Most vanillas try to be sweet, some try to be sexy, others try to be edible, but every once in a while you come across a vanilla that feels expensive. So today we will be talking about a vanilla fragrance that feels expensive, and if you want to know what that is, stay tuned.
That's it, hit night, 22 cents, get your vibe just right.
Welcome back to the Toolist 2 Cents channel, where I go over fragrances, talk about everything that I love about fragrances, and if you like content like that, be sure to go ahead, subscribe, go ahead, hit me with a like on this video so we can continue to push this content out and continue to grow the brand. Alright, so let's jump right into it. So today we're going to be talking about a fragrance that takes the note of vanilla in a totally different direction from what you may be used to. And the company that does this is Perris Monte Carlo. And the fragrance that I'm talking about today is Vanille De Tahiti Extrait. So before we even jump into the fragrance, let's cover a bit about what Tahitian vanilla is. So a lot of people out there, they kind of associate vanilla with a gourmand type of a sense, stuff like cake batter, cookies, vanilla ice cream, things of that nature. Usually like vanillas kind of try to be like sickly sweet in the things that they are in, the fragrances that they're in. But with this one right here, the Tahitian vanilla, you get kind of like a tropical floralness with vanilla kind of wrapped around those florals. It gives it a bit more of an exotic feel. For example, in this fragrance right here, we have some champaca and some ylang ylang, which are some tropical flowers. But instead of this fragrance smelling gourmandish with those flowers and the Tahitian vanilla, you kind of get this creamy, exotic type of a feeling with those tropical flowers wrapped in like a vanilla cream. So when I first spray this, what I immediately get is a high quality of oils to my nose. Although this vanilla is rich, it's creamy, very smooth. It's not like heavy or, like I said, super sweet. The champaca and the ylang ylang that's in this fragrance keeps it elegant. It keeps everything kind of balanced, and it meshes well together, especially in this opening. This fragrance definitely feels like sunlight hitting tropical flowers on a warm day, and you have let's just say you have that note of vanilla on, and everything in the atmosphere is kind of like blending together. It is beautiful stuff. If I had to quickly describe this fragrance, I would say that it is a creamy vanilla fragrance with floral nuances, a slightly fruity sweetness, some smooth exotic warmth, and an airy richness. What really sets this fragrance apart from all of the other vanilla fragrances that are out there? To me, vanilla falls into like two main categories. They either smell dessert-like, or you'll have the type of vanillas that are like dark and smoky. Vanille De Tahiti, to me, in my opinion, is a cool middle ground that you really don't get to experience too much in vanilla fragrances. This is a luxurious fragrance without trying to be loud. It's also sweet without being too sugary, and it's exotic enough with those tropical florals without becoming a challenging fragrance to wear. So one thing that you will notice with this fragrance, especially if you go out there and sample it, because I advise sampling first, is that you will notice the texture of this fragrance. Of course, there is not anything about this fragrance that feels synthetic or cheap. This is like high quality natural oils. You can definitely tell at first spray. I would go so far as to say that the vanilla in this fragrance is so natural that it kind of gives off an animalic type of a nature, that being more of like a raw type of vanilla. And you will definitely be able to tell that this fragrance has like high-end niche quality. The blending of the florals, the amber, the vanilla, the woods, everything blends so seamlessly in this. But what I can say is that with this fragrance, you're not gonna experience like some ups and downs of the transition. This really is a fragrance that's kind of linear throughout, so be aware of that. But this is definitely a refined fragrance, and if I could quickly describe that, I would say it's like a luxury, silky type of a fragrance, and you'll be able to pick up on that immediately. So when it comes to projection and performance and things of that nature, on my skin, what I notice is that it's not, like I said, it's not a loud fragrance. It's going to sit closer to the skin, but it's going to last for 8 hours plus. This is not a fragrance that's trying to dominate the room. What this fragrance is trying to do is impress the people that's close enough to experience it. I can see this as a fragrance that's very fitting for upscale situations like upscale dinners, maybe things like a resort vacation, spring evenings and fall weather, and just any overall special occasion. So who is Vanille De Tahiti Extrait for? If you love vanilla fragrances, obviously this is for you. This is something that you should check out. If you want something a bit more refined than your normal designer vanilla fragrance, this is something that you should try. If you enjoy creamy floral compositions, then this is something that you should try. But if you're looking for a dark, smoky type of vanilla, skip it. You want an ultra sweet gourmand, skip it. Or you prefer a loud, attention grabbing fragrance, then this fragrance, you should skip it because it's not the fragrance for that. So in closing, to me, Vanille De Tahiti is a successful fragrance when it comes to vanillas, and that's because it understands restraint when it comes to comparison to other vanilla fragrances. Instead of making the vanilla note loud, darker or smokier or sickly sweet, what it does with vanilla in this situation is make it more elegant. This is a fragrance that definitely wins you over with the refinement. And I will go so far as to say, in my collection, it's one of the top vanilla fragrances that I have. This isn't by any means a inexpensive fragrance, so definitely if you want to try this one, sample first, put it on your list, and wait for that right price, and go ahead and snipe it. That's what I did with this one. Just have some patience if you really want it. Don't go out there and spend what this price is worth at retail. It's too much. So I want to know, what's the best vanilla fragrance that you've ever smelled? Are you more into the edible vanillas? Are you more into the dark smoky vanillas? Or are you into sophisticated vanillas like Vanille De Tahiti Extrait? Let me know in the comments and I will check you guys out in the next video. Peace.